So what we're getting ready to do now is we're cleaning up some of the concentrates. Now this is about 10 days worth of actual work and dredging out on the ocean floor there. And they got, I don't know, probably 6 or 8 buckets apiece. And we're going to run it through this little machine and get it so it's fairly clean. We should be able to see a lot of gold. But tomorrow they'll get it down to where it's all gold. But it should be pretty interesting because they put a lot of work into what you're going to see right now. Let's check it out. These are all the buckets Spencer's collected. What he's doing is he's dumping them in there one by one.
Hopefully there's a lot of gold in it.
And hopefully there's a lot of gold in there. It's going to take him about 20-30 minutes to run those concentrates through, and that's when it's going to look pretty cool after that. It's going to be awesome. We hope anyway, because he really doesn't know how much he has. Now, he did pull out 1 ounce already in a panning demonstration we did last night or the night before, so whatever he has today is less 1 ounce. So how are you doing this?
So when you put a scoop on here, if you got good material, you should see some gold accumulate right here on the wood. If it's not as rich, then you won't see anything. I didn't see a whole lot there, but when it washes down, there's a mat directly underneath here, so most of your gold's going to collect on that mat. And then you got another mat right here, and then another mat down here. So most gold's going to be on this one and this one. That won't catch much at all. That'll catch your nuggets and your bullets and things like that. And after you do a couple of these buckets, you should start seeing gold actually accumulate in that one. That's another way you can tell.
It's a long time to pan stuff. This is really, really quick. There's 1 bucket down, 5 buckets to go. We can see some gold in there, so we're hopeful. At least I'm hopeful. I know he is too. A garnet?
Garnet right there. Let's see. Yeah, it's still got some of the native rock wrapped around it. Probably some granite or something like that. Once that busts all off, then you'll have the faceted garnet left.
So that's a small garnet right here, and this is a piece of lead. That's the solder off of a tin can, probably from around 1900 or so. This is a cool little rock. This is pyrite. It's really heavy. That's kind of neat. I'm sorry about all the noise on that pump. I know it's probably somewhat annoying and you might not be able to hear Spencer talking, so I just wanted to tell you exactly what he was doing. Of course, you can see him scooping everything out with that cup and put it on there slowly so it works down through the sluice. And he says most of the gold will get caught in the very, very first place that it settles. And he's hoping there's a lot in there because we're not seeing a lot down below. So we got our fingers crossed on that. If you look across the river there, that's the remains of a bucket line dredge. You can just see the top of it sticking up, the wood part of it. The place we're going to go in a couple of days, you know, way back in the backcountry there, has a bunch of dredges, and apparently we can climb around on them and stuff, so I'm looking forward to that. It's going to be fun exploring those. You just fished it on the river.
Right there. We'll watch that now.
So in case you guys couldn't hear what was going on, and I know that motor is really loud, so I'll probably have to, might not be able to hear him talking. He did really good. He's got, he says at least 3 ounces, probably a little more, and he already took 1 ounce out, so that's 4 or 5 ounces or so for this run. That's decent. Pretty, wasn't it? Something about gold. Makes your heart go pitter-pat. So you probably saw as he was running the material through, there's a lot of other stuff that was in it. Heavy things like bullets and pieces of lead and garnets. I'm going to show you a few right here. These are just a couple that we picked out. These are, that's a 45 caliber bullet and another smaller one. This is the lead solder from the cans I was telling you about. And that's some sort of iron pyrite, I believe. It's really heavy. Most of it we didn't keep, so it's off in the river somewhere. I had a garnet in there, but I guess I dropped it on the way over here. Oh well. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it probably didn't flow very well, but you know, we got the gold coming out of the ocean, you know, on the dredge, and you saw it in the buckets and running through here, and hopefully we'll be able to get it after it works it down a little bit more. But I'm only going to be here another week, so I might not be here for that part of the operation, so you might not actually see it like in a jar by itself, but it's still really neat, isn't it? I think I could do this. I mean, they have a pretty short season up here, but it's hot today. I mean, it's going to be at least 70. I mean, I'm sweating. Never expected that. That's Army Mountain over there. I wish I could get to it and hike up on top, but I'd have to swim the river to do it.